Here this Monday morning, the 17th day in the month of October. The year is running fast. I mean, before you say Jack Robinson, the year will be over and it will be 2023. A lot is happening in the country and everywhere, all over the world, especially in Nigeria, that we are expected to vote in February. So, a lot of campaigning, a lot of choice, and whatever. Now, not today. Today, something interesting is about to happen in the studio. Let's talk about now. I know that every weekday on this station in the morning, we usually discuss business. So, welcome to Business Around Town on the radio. Business Around Town. Yeah, that's a show where we talk about business, how you can grow your business, make money, promote your brand, and start a new business, earn money, and all of that is what we discuss on the program today. Today being Monday, Monday we usually do women empowerment every Monday. If you have noticed, we do women empowerment every Monday. We talk about women and the businesses and try to bring in a woman guest to talk about the issues that surround the business. So today is not an exception. We are going to be looking at women's empowerment, and we're expecting our guest in the studio. She's on her way here, and hopefully she's going to join me later on the show. So today we are going to be looking at the common mistakes that women make when it comes to money. That is our discussion today under the woman empowerment talk. Now, women's empowerment, it can be defined. Let me start by defining what women's empowerment is. Women empowerment can be defined to promoting women's sense of self-worth, their ability to determine their own choices, their right to influence social change for themselves and others. So we can never have enough conversation around women and women empowerment. We can never, because empowering women is essential to the health and social development of families. If a country is as rich as its families, and when you look at different families, you see that they are being manned by women. Women are the ones that are running a lot of homes in terms of the support they give the husband. Even some women are even in charge in feeding their homes and everything. So we can never get enough of talking about women empowerment. So while we wait for our guest, I'll be talking about what we have to discuss. That's a mistake that a lot of women make when it comes to money. But before then, I'd like to inform you that if you haven't signed up yet for the export training, export seminar that is coming up on the 5th of November, you are doing yourself a disservice because we got it at a very affordable price. The trainer, Godwin Oyefeso. He's been in export for a very long time, and usually his trainings are very expensive, but we're able to partner with him on this station, Voice of the People, so that we can have as many people as possible really learn the secret of exporting products from Nigeria abroad so that you can earn the hard currency, which is in dollars, the pounds, the euro, and foreign currency. So he's going to be training you on how you can export. In fact, he's going to hold your hand. Before now, I'll bring him to the station. He will just talk how you can export, give us step by step. But in doing that, a lot of people are not still getting it because information is everywhere. You can even go to Google and type, and then you get all the information you need. To go to YouTube, but sometimes you need someone to hold your hand and take you through it, walk you through it, at least make your first export. So that is why we are organizing this seminar for you. It's going to be an hour long seminar starting from 9 all the way to 3 to 4, and he will be teaching you. In fact, after the class, he will also mentor you until you are able to export your first product. So how cool is that? That is fantastic, right? So that's what we are doing on this station. We're organizing it on the 5th of November, so a few days from now. So if you want to partake, is by just send us a WhatsApp message or a text message, and then we'll reply you. The number to send your message to is 0802 0802 249 3182. That's the number, 0802 249 3182. So that's the number. You can just send a WhatsApp message or a text that I'm interested for the export seminar. The price is 10,000 naira. That's the price for the seminar. You're going to get a lot, I mean a whole lot from that pay, for that money you're paying. You should have paid about 50,000, 100,000, at least 20, but we're able to negotiate it for that price. Now to our discussion today, mistakes that women make when it comes to money. That's what we are talking about today, because a lot of women are making lots of mistakes. That's why you don't see many women as millionaires like the way you see men. The truth is, money has no gender. So you can't say a man should have more money or a woman should have more money. No, it has no gender. Anybody can have a lot of money, and money makes the world go round, and money can solve a whole lot of problems. A lot of problems we see today in our marriages. If you look at it, if you narrow it down enough, it's money. Most times it's money. So when a woman has money, that is fantastic. And when a man has money, good. So, but many women have a mindset that they should work hard, but not as hard as a man, or make money more than their husband. You know, they just feel that, okay, I can just make a little to get by, and then my husband should be the one to make a whole lot of the money. That's what we'll talk about today. So we'll go for a break, and when I return, we're going to be breaking it down for you. Yeah, we'll go for a commercial break. I've been told that we need to pay some bills. So after the commercial break, I'll be back, and then we'll talk about it real good. And I also will open the phone lines to get your own opinion on our discussion. So let's do this.
If you're looking for a place to relax and find comfort, the right place to be is the Golden Tulip Essential Hotel. At the Golden Tulip Essential Hotel, we offer excellent services to our clients and customers. We serve high-quality wines at our restaurant and bar, while our continental dish is second to none. At the Golden Tulip Essential Hotel, located on 42 Murtala Mohammed International Airport Road, our rooms are in conformity with international standard and best practices. We accord priority to security for all our guests. Breakfast is free.
That's how I do.
Yay! And we have standard facilities for your seminar and training. For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-7003-333.
Ice on my neck, ice on my wrist, you know. That's how I do.
Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender Greeters, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36, Lagos International Airport Road, beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less. The award-winning pizza in the US is now here in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Romeo, the pizza champions, and Coldberry ice cream, delights in every scoop. Visit any of our outlets and feel the rich taste from the pizza champions and Coldberry ice cream at 11 Road by First Avenue, Festac Town, 28 at Denira Ogunsanya Street, Surulere, 13 Admiralty Way, Lekki Phase 1. Romeo's Pizza and Coldberry ice cream. Romeo, the pizza champions.
You're listening to Business Around Town on your radio, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Now you have a voice. And today we are looking at common mistakes that women make concerning money. We're looking at that and see what it's all about and how we can demystify it. Mistakes that women make when it comes to money. The first mistake here is, drum roll, 1. My husband's money is my money. Whoever publicized this has done a great disservice. I mean, my husband's money is my money. You know, this kind of mindset will make you heavily dependent on your husband. When you say my husband's money is my money, of course your husband's money is your money, but that doesn't mean that you don't have to go all the way out to do your job and ensure that you make your own money to add to the family's cake. Now, that kind of mindset has limited a lot of women, and the women now have passed it down to their children, telling women not to, don't worry, just finish school. When you finish school, get a job, and then a husband will come along. When the husband comes along, that's it. Then you get into your husband's house, then you do what you have to do, maybe just work a bit, and then your husband takes care of everything. Now, things have changed. That is a wrong mindset. Even though your husband's money is your money and the wife's money is the husband's money, if we want to do balance, that mindset is wrong. So as women, you have to strive, you have to go all out and do what you're supposed to do. If it's a business, you go ahead and make sure that you are the best in it to achieve the very best, knowing that you owe it to yourself to take care of your family, and you owe it to yourself to take care of your home and yourself and your children. So if you're not dependent, that maybe you have like how many children, 2 children or 3 children, and if you're not dependent on your husband, relying that my husband pays the school fees, my husband takes care of everything. If you don't have that kind of mindset, you're working, you see that, okay, I'm the one responsible for the children, I'm one responsible for taking care of the house and doing everything. That mindset will make you even work more. That doesn't mean that your husband will not bring the money or will not give you money or be in charge of the whole, be the head. But just that mindset, knowing that I'm the one responsible for our house, I'm the one responsible, will make you even work harder. So when your husband say there is no money for school fees, there is no whatever, you are already there taking charge. We see a lot of women today crying. They are in tears because their husband died and left nothing for them. Some of the husbands even have a lot of money but won't tell the woman where the money is or how to get access to it. And then the man dies and the woman goes to square one. Why? Because the woman did not make arrangement for herself. She wasn't well empowered. That is why on the program today on Women Empowerment, we are telling you that it's a mistake for you as a woman or for you to train your girl child that your husband's money is my money. Your husband's money is your money, quite all right, but you have to make your own money. So see yourself as the one taking charge of the family. See yourself as a soul, like you are the one responsible for the house. When you have that kind of mindset, you see that you will do better. Whatever business you start, you will go all out and do something about it. No, I once met a woman that the husband opened a fashion designer outfit for a big shop, a big place, and she was there working, but you can see that she's not giving her all. Even though she knows how to make clothes very well, she's not giving her all. She puts someone there and she goes to the office. When she can't go to the office, she makes some sales. She's not giving her all. Why? Because the man is taking care of everything. The man is paying the bills, even taking care of the house and everything. So why would she stress herself? You see, that is where we get it wrong. You have to live to your fullest potential as a woman. You have to go all out and live to your fullest potential. Let your husband be able to say, my business is done today, please can you loan me 2 million, can you loan me 10 million? You understand? When women start thinking like this, you see the society will change, because the children that we will rear, the children that will bring up, you see that their mindset will also change, because a woman has power to change things. A woman has power to change the society. But if we do not empower ourselves as women with the right mindset, then we fall short. We fall short. This is Business Around Town, and you are listening to Business Around Town, and the voice of the people, 90.3 FM. My name is Mary Onaife Debbie. Now, to another mistake that a lot of women make is always in a survival mindset. Many women are in a survival mindset. What do I mean? Majority of people who run small businesses are women. And that's true. If you look around, if you go out today and look at the many small businesses you will see are women. Those businesses, they will never grow beyond the woman's who start. It will most of those businesses will never grow beyond the woman who started. Very few of them will grow beyond what it started as. Most of them will just die because the owner of the business, that's the woman, just opened the business just for survivor. So that they won't say I don't have anything I'm doing, so that I can be able to, if I want to buy a recharge card, I have money to buy a recharge card. If I want to send money to my parents, I can send them money. So that's why I'm just running the business. A survivor mindset, not the mindset of I'm doing this business to grow it to a multinational. I'm doing this business so that my children will inherit it. I'm doing this business so that I'll be able to employ 500 people. I'm doing this business so that this business will liberate. No, they're just doing the business for survivor. And that is how many women think. And this kind of thinking, it's not empowering at all. So you have to change it. Whatever you are doing today, if you are listening to me and you are running your own business, please change that mindset of you're just doing it for survivor, because your husband is the one taking care of everything in the house. So your business is just there. Whether you do it or not, or there's always food in the house. Whether you do, no, you have to go beyond that mindset and make sure that you put in your best and achieve what you can achieve. We are still expecting our guests, and hopefully when they come, a group of women, we're going to discuss with them the mistakes that a lot of us make as women when it comes to money. So I've given you the first one. My husband's money is my money. That is a mistake. Always in a survival mindset. You're doing the business to survive, but not to grow it, to become wealthy, to make an impact. So it's a mistake. Another one is, this one is a big one. You prefer entertainment to education. Now, this is huge. Many women, not all of them, because there are women that are really doing a lot of things, changing our societies. There are many of them nowadays, but there is still a group of women, if not majority of women, that prefers to be entertained than to be educated. They prefer entertainment. They just feel that after the first degree, you go to school, you manage to go to school, you earn your degree, and that's all. The next thing you see is that they spend a lot of their time getting entertained. And that is why, if you think it's a lie, if you listen to most radio stations and see when they are discussing politics, economics, and serious talk, you will hardly see a woman calling on the program. They don't call in. You hardly hear a woman's voice when it comes to serious issues. But when you talk about entertainment and stuff, you see them calling in. So why would the men folks take the women seriously when majority of what you do most of the time is entertainment? You watch a lot of movies, you hardly read a book, and then you sit there after you've done the house chores and taking care of the children and everything. You're already tired, and then you watch a movie and then do something so entertaining, which is not bad, by the way, but you spend a lot of your time to educate yourself, to inform yourself, so that you know what is happening in society you live in, and you know what is happening with you. You know, you as a woman, as a mother, you're the one that basically train these children, because the children are with you most of the time. So imagine when you have an educated mother, a mother that reads book, a mother that is well informed, a mother that is educated, and is constantly growing herself in all areas. Imagine the kind of children she will bring up, the kind of children she would have. So if you look at society now, it's largely on the woman. So you should spend a lot of time educating yourself. Like, how many books have you read this month or last month? How many books have you read? Now, that's the question. How many books have you read? How many seminars have you attended? How are you developing yourself? That's a question for you. So that is it. That's the mindset that we need to break out from as a woman. We are talking women empowerment today on Business Around Town on the radio Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Mary Onaife Edebi. So I'm going to be opening the phone lines for you to send in WhatsApp messages to respond to what we are discussing today. The mistakes that a lot of women make when it comes to money. The issue of money is very important in our society, in a relationship, in all aspects of our lives. Money is very important. And when women are making mistakes in terms of money, it can affect all of us, not just the woman, it affects the whole of the society. We need women to wake up to know that money has no gender. They have what it takes to make the money, and know that whoever has the money, makes a lot of decision. Hardly will you see a man that will not ask his wife opinion when the wife is earning a lot of money. Imagine you have a wife that that her net worth is up to 50 million, for example. That's her net worth. She has properties, she has things, and you always want to ask her opinion. Okay, what do you think about this project that is coming up? You see, the man will include you in those kind of discussion because he knows you have the ability to do so, to do a lot of things. But when your contribution in terms of financial contribution is not much, you see the man doing some projects without you. And you say, okay, yes, I give other support in terms of advice. I take care. I know what you're doing is important, taking care of the children. But in society where we live in now, the pressure is so much that you can't afford to sit on the bench and allow just your husband to do the hustling and the bustling. You have to find a way to make sure that you bring a lot to the table, and you can demystify these mistakes that a lot of women make when it comes to money. So the number to send your contribution to join the conversation this morning is 0700 903 9039. That is the number for you to send in your WhatsApp message to 0700 903 9039. That is for you to send in your WhatsApp message to. And you can call us if you have to call is 0700 903 903 903. What are the common mistakes that a lot of women make when it comes to money? If you know any, feel free to share it with us, and then we'll read it out. Yeah, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Henry, and I'm calling from Ilubeji.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Henry. Go ahead, join the conversation.
Yes. I've listened to your presentation.
Yeah.
So very fantastic. But there is there is one thing that is missing.
Okay.
And that thing that is missing is the cause of all other problems that you call mistakes.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
That thing that is missing is the notion that women have that it is the men that should give them a good life. In however way you put it, yes. The notion that women have that it is men that should give them a good life. But they don't see a man on the road and demand good life. They only hold a man that has married them or a man that has befriended them for the good life. You said my husband's money is my money.
Yes.
But you didn't say that the same women said my money is my money, but my husband's money is our money. You didn't put that you didn't say that one.
You are right. What you said, you're so correct. Yes, that's true.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. Majority of women, with all due respect to womanhood, the majority of women, except women who have got to the age of 35 to 45, those are the only women that are willing to let their husband, those that have married after getting to 38, 39, 40 and above. At the time of getting married, they are the only ones that have the willingness to have their husband have a tip of their own money. The majority of the women, bank managers, directors, people, those that were idle, they do not make money with the intention of their husband having a bit of it.
And you know that put a pressure on the man. That's why you see many men, they die young because of the pressure. They can't even complain because it's on them to provide.
Exactly. Now, women do not hustle because, one, they believe that whatever they make is for themselves. As long as there's a man bringing the majority of what they want. A woman was harassing the husband for to write a will. But the husband turned around to say, write your own will, let me see your own will. She had nothing to write about. She had nothing to do with a man. Women will say, when their husbands die, what did they leave? Women do not make money so that if they die, their husbands will get anything. So at the end of the day, everything revolves around the notion that men are the ones that should give women a good life. But I have searched the Bible, I have searched everywhere, I have searched books, I have interviewed old men, old women. There's nowhere the law says that it is a man that should carry the burden of a woman. Men have to help the woman. The women have to help the man. Most of the women that are making money, like you said, if a man's business collapses, he should be able to ask the wife for a loan. But women do not ask their husbands for loan. They ask their husbands to give them money. If they want to start business, it is to give them money. But a man has to beg to be loaned the money. You see, that is the crux of the whole matter. But we all know that women that are not married, women that are divorced, women that are separated, women that are widowed, the same needs they have in marriage is the needs they have when they are in these other situations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You just made a whole lot of points. Your contribution is so valid. Thank you so much. Let's
thank you. God bless you.
I really appreciate your call. I didn't get your name and your location. Can you tell me that again?
My name is Henry.
Okay.
And I am calling from Iloji. One more thing.
Okay.
One more thing. Most of the problems that you see in homes is the when the woman says it is the husband's responsibility to do this, to do that, to do the other one. They refuse also to give the same husband the privilege to decide what to do with the money, because he is the one that made the money. He is the one that made the money. But after making the money, the woman will not decide. Let me give you an example. A man is able to put his child in a school he can afford.
Yeah.
But the woman says, if you don't put him in school that I want, that I will not pay you, you are the one that will pay. If you don't put the child in a school that I want, you have peace in this house. So the man makes the money, the woman takes the decision. And if the man does not allow you to take the decision while he suffers in silence, there's a problem. And the next option the woman has is to try to set the man up into violence, which will always go in the favor of the woman.
That's true. Thank you so much. Let's give room for others to contribute. Some people might not see the way you just said it. Certain people might think it's wrong. That the man should provide. The man's work is to 100%. The woman is just to support. We hear from other people. Thank you so much for calling. Much appreciated. This is the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, and we are talking women empowerment and the mistake that a lot of women are making when it comes to money. You can call us on 0700 903 903 903 to join the conversation, or leave a WhatsApp message on 0700 903 903. Now, we're getting more calls, but our guest is around already, so they will be joining us in the conversation. Hello. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, what's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Bethel. I'm calling from Ikoto.
Okay, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Join the conversation.
Yeah, this people are saying now, sometimes it makes me laugh. I remember something that happened. You know that period, shares was very high and people were making money.
Yes.
So I went somewhere to go and pay for my shares and my boss.
Yes.
So when I got there, this woman, she got her, she has a lot of money. She wanted to, subscribe for more, pay for more of the shares. That's what I mean. There's a huge amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
Like the owner of that place knows the woman. Then this woman puts another person's name. Then the manager asks him, so which person is this? This person is Michael, but Michael is not her husband. He says he's his brother. The woman says he's his brother.
And the woman is a married woman. She's a married woman.
She's a married woman with 3 children, yes.
Hmm.
He said, I don't want to put my husband's name. I don't want my husband to know that I have such amount of money. If my husband know now, if I tell her to give me money, he will say, my share and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
He sees the whole thing with the brother's money. Then the one of the day that the manager is calling the woman inside. They call the woman. I was there, tell the woman, and this type of this your brother. How old is he mentioned? And the very thing he married. How do you think that? Brother said that his brother just married. How do you think that you get this money from your brother? He said, let me tell you, you better send this thing to your husband's name. Don't want to use their name or any of your children's name. He said, if you send it to the children's name, the husband will say, this money, if you put it to your brother's name, you won't get it. I bet you. So after some time, this woman says, it's true. You don't know this type of thing. Sometimes other women need to advise them. It's not the best.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but there's another thing I want to put in here. This one.
Okay.
Let me say, this is my partner or something like that.
Okay.
We are working the same place.
Yeah.
You understand? Somehow along the line, so sometimes all these managers become several women. So her own salary is past mine. But at the end of the day, they asked me to bring it, pay this. Say, how come? For their own money, you didn't bigger than my own. Why would I sit in the downside of the money when we are making a trade? But it's not, now forever. So, I don't know.
So at the end of the day, did she now start contributing more or contributing? What did she do? How did you resolve the problem?
You only just added maybe 5%.
Oh, men are saying something. Oh. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, you see, this conversation is really an interesting one. I would like the women folks to call. Conversations like this is usually good to hear from both sides. You see what the men are saying. A lot of mistakes that women are making, and this goes to your mindset as a woman. When you start thinking like that, it's hard for you to shatter the ceiling, for you to grow and go above that average level. I mean, be able to command captains of industry. If you look at the very big women that are doing things and you look at their husband, you will see that those women are givers. They are not the type of women that stress when it comes to these issues of money. You have to rise above it. We're having more calls here now. Let's take calls. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, good morning. You're on. Okay. This is Business Around Town, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. I'm happy to announce to you that my guest, they just walked into the studios. We're discussing women empowerment and the mistake that a lot of women make when it comes to money. I've shared with you a whole lot, and they're here, they're going to contribute, and then I'll start taking calls again. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Good to have you. I guess it was traffic.
Yes.
It was. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for coming. So just introduce yourself first. Introduce yourself. I have two of them, two beautiful women in the studios. You can see us live. We are streaming live right now on YouTube at Voice of the People 90.3 FM on YouTube. So you can watch us live and see the beautiful women in the studios. Now introduce yourself.
Good morning. My name is Bimbo. I'm the founder of Ageless Look with Yoga, a wellness yoga institute for individuals and every member of the family, for their mental health, for their emotional well-being, and for their physical wellness.
Okay, great. Thank you for coming.
Thank you
Much
so much.
appreciated.
Thank you for
And
having
to
me.
my beautiful woman here.
Yes, my name is Mofolu Shade Shonaike, kick-ass mom. I run Mompreneur Women Support Initiative, a support and capacity building platform for women, particularly mothers, helping them to be all that they can be.
Thank you so much. You know that word you use, be all that it can be.
Absolutely.
That's why we're discussing this topic this morning. There are a lot of mistakes that women make that is affecting the mindset in terms of breaking the limits, the
Yes.
boundaries, and making good money. Thank God they were talking money discussion, because this is business here. We talk
Yes.
about money, business on the show. So before you came in, I've been trying to look at some of the mistakes that many women are making that is affecting them. The first one is, husband's money is my money. My husband money is my money. That's one. I'm not going to tell you what I said. So we'll hear your fresh opinion. Now, the second one I also gave was that always in survival mindset. I'm doing this. I'm just doing one or two things to make sure that I can buy recharge cards, send money to my family, but not really going above and beyond and to feed their potential, because they know the husband is providing. That's number two. Number three, mistake that I also shared was that they prefer entertainment to education. And I think the last one I shared another one as in, okay, no, I haven't talked about that one yet. So let's go to my husband's money is my money. Is it a wrong mindset? Who's
Do you want me
taking
to
it?
start?
Please go on, Shadi.
It's not wrong. Hello? I know that this is not
You're gonna break the table.
I'm going to break this table.
Because I've
I'm
got
going to break this table. I
calls
don't-
from men saying that it is, in fact, I should increase the volume.
I know they love you on that. The men will be very happy to hear that. But here is my perspective, okay? This women empowerment era is good for women to be empowered, and you should be financially empowered, emotionally empowered in all areas of your life. You should be. I always tell people that even before marriage, you were an individual, the husband was an individual. So two people are coming together. You are still people on your own before you became a couple,
Yeah.
right? And we've said, women should be empowered. I think the thing is that we have stretched it, maybe because women felt oppressed for so long. We've overstretched it such that we have given men this idea that she's empowered, so they just want to relax and offload. There are certain responsibilities that the men should carry, because I was in my father's house, so please, when you came to come and carry me, so
let me wear my glasses. I want to wear my glasses. Okay, go ahead.
yes,
Go ahead,
because
ma'am.
we are talking practical here. I talk to a lot of women. I know many women who are carrying burdens that they should not carry. It's a different case if your husband is going through a tough time. He can't really, truly, he cannot afford it. But some people have used this as an excuse to just balance, and then the woman is there breaking her neck, and she's still the one nurturing in the home. She's still the one we are carrying load that we should not carry. So it's right. And if we say that my husband's money is my money is a wrong mindset, we are setting people up for this situation where the women now carry on burdens that they should not. Two of us are in this together. And I watched a show on YouTube by Steve Harvey where he was talking about money management in the home. So he said, the husband has his money, the wife has his money. Then there is joint money. So what are the expenses that we have in the house? So there's school fees, there's this. We sit and we work. The husband should contribute 70%, while the wife contributes 30%. And then the rest of the money, I mean, so they separate it. So the rest of the money is your own. A woman should have her own money. The man should have his own money. Like, so it's not a matter of, oh, that husband's money, everything comes to us. But he should do the bulk of he should take the bulk of the expenses. He should.
I'm so glad you came because before now, it was just one opinion. I said here on the show that your husband's money is your money, but your husband's money is not your money. That mindset has put a lot of women in trouble because they feel that the man is there, the man is providing, and so they will work but not put their 100% in it to fulfill their potential. Right. But what you're saying is that a woman should fulfill her potential, make your millions, make your billions, even aspire.
Yes.
And perspire to become whatever you desire.
Absolutely.
But when it comes to sharing the bills,
expenses in the house, yes.
The man should take 70.
Yes.
While the woman should take 30.
It's a very important discussion to have before you enter that marriage.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, to some extent, I agree with what Shade is saying. But this is where I'm going to comment from. Okay? I think, just like you said, Mary, women should work more on putting in their whole, because what I see out there is, when the man is putting everything into it, you understand, so many women do not give their best. They do not know that they are capable to do more. So yes, if you can achieve that balance where you're putting in your best, you're doing all that you can to get your what, you understand what I'm saying, and then it's okay if the man is willing to put in.
He better be willing.
There's no burden. Do you understand? But the question is the woman now, is she ready to go out there, be all that she is meant to be, stretch herself mentally, emotionally, not just physically, do all your best, demand your worth. And then when we get back home, it's a different ball game. Yes. If you're capable already, you get what I'm saying, and then you can decide to balance with the man.
Why shouldn't it be 50-50? Because let me tell you, a lot of men are suffering too. Who said it should be 70-30? Now, somebody called in and said they work in the same place, himself and the wife. Now the wife has an increase because she's a woman. She's getting favors from the manager, whoever is there. Now she's earning more. But the man say he is still contributing bulk of the money, even 70, and the woman will just bring, let's say 5% or percent. That's okay. You're the man now. Who said? Let's go to the beginning. Is it in the Bible? Is it in the Bible that said that woman should bring 70-30?
So I like this example you gave, where okay, so the woman's salary, she earns more than the man, and so they are now. So I think different homes have different dynamics.
That's true.
The reason why I quickly jumped in on that is because I'm coming from the place where I know a lot of women that are carrying burdens that they should not, because they want to hold and they want to show that, yes, I can do this. And then the men now just relax and be like, well, and let's be truthful. A typical African man has this ego thing about, I am the one. I am. So sometimes not allowing them to even contribute more is like, you're not giving them the opportunity to feel like, yes, I am the one that that is
providing, running this house.
I'm the one that is funding this house. We have different men, we have different kinds of women who have different personalities and stuff. So in whatever home, in your home, understand the dynamics of the home. I know some people that there's someone who told me a story one time where her father lost his job for a while, and their mom was the one paying the school fees and all that. For a long time, they didn't know. She would give the man the money, and he would pay, just so that he would not feel like he was. And there was a huge debate that should she have done this? Let the children know that you're the one. Why, but those are some of the things about managing money in a home that, you're sending a message that, oh, you the woman, you're supposed to disappear so that the man can have that pride and feel like he's the one doing it.
No, this conversation, there are gray areas.
Yes.
It's not so black and white.
It's not so
because
black and white.
Most women folks, they've been suppressed for so long because they want to. Someone said that submission is a gift. that God did not command you to be submissive to your husband, that you willingly do it. That's another discussion. But now, this, let's look at this question. I think this is a digression. Why do we have very few women in business? I mean, controlling mega businesses. Don't you think it's this mindset? Why? If you look around you, you see different businesses, big one, hotels, different ones. You hardly see a woman that this hotel is owned by Mrs. Mary Onaife. Yes, well, I have to put my name first.
Yes.
Now, this person is owned by, this radio station is owned by a woman. That plaza there is owned. Women are controlling, but you hardly see it. Why? What mistakes are these women making? What wrong mindset? I said one here that is the survivor. Most women just want to survive, just do one or two things. All these small businesses you see everywhere are run by women. They never grow.
Mom and pop shops.
Yeah, they never grow. So what is the problem really?
So for me, I feel there is a mentality, like you said, behind that stunted growth or behind that small business. Look at it. If you have friends that comes from a very rich home, the way you hustle is not the way they hustle. Similarly, if a woman knows that a man is there, he should take care of the home. Naturally, instinctively, you just kind of relax.
You will not hustle
You
hard.
just kind of relax. Like, you understand? You just go to the shop, you're not thinking. So it comes to the capacity of the woman. Like, what are you telling yourself? Oh, I have a rich father. Oh, I have a rich husband, but I want to be all. You understand? Beyond even making money, I want to be this model to younger people, to my children. Do you understand? To be their best. It doesn't make sense for us that we're only doing so little because someone is taking care of, the majority.
bills.
So be somewhere in the head, in the mindset, in the mental body, it's there that it will be taken care of. So like, why do I have to stretch myself so much?
True.
Now,
And that thing is also mindset. A lot of women lose the ability to dream. So, and I see this a lot. So you're talking to a man, people are trying to set targets. You will hear the men saying billion with boldness, without fear. But we are actually very afraid sometimes.
So
So
calculating based on
we're
the beans and rice we need at home.
we're too, if you want to say billion, where will I get it? We are thinking, we have lost that ability to dream big.
Okay, now thank you for that ability to dream big. Now, what do we attribute that to? I have two things here. Should we say it's the children that are sapping the woman's energy? The children is taken from this woman. The husband is taken.
from this
Society is taken. She's trying to take care of the home and she's trying to build her career. It's stressing out. Or should we say that the woman prefers entertainment to education? Because many women, they will tell you what is happening with Telemundo on every other thing. And then when you ask them, how many books have you read this week? They will look at you that they just be after the first degree. I don't try. I don't finish school. So they hardly educate themselves. So how do we look at this thing? The children, or is the woman? We're not getting our priority
It's
right.
a bit of both.
Okay.
It's a bit of both. Once you marry and you start, I always tell people nothing prepares you for having children. Once you marry and you have children, you get to a point where you're, like you said, your energy is sapped. You feel drained, especially if you're working, you are raising children, you're trying to keep the home together. After a while, I think you get into that I can't kill myself mode, where you're just like, you know what, let me just relax. But there are some who are just like, I just want to be entertained. I'm taking care of the house, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And then it comes to that initial thing you said about, my husband is going to take care of the bills anyway. So let me sit at home and be watching my Z World and Telemundo and all of that.
This is very painful because even on this radio station, we are discussing political issues, economic issues. You hardly see a woman calling. You see men calling, talking about the politics, government, and you will not. But when you just say game, so the mama, you see some women calling.
For me, I feel it's a question of how much do you want it? How well
How
do you
bad
want it? Like, can you feel it? Like, do you really want it? Is it coming from within you, or you have maybe just some external forces? Maybe because my friend asked this, I want to have it. Do you really want it? The truth is, most women don't really want it, and that's what separates us from the men. The men want it
So
bad.
it goes
because-
back to that ability to dream.
Yeah. Oh yes,
You have
the
to have something
children
that
have there,
pushes
the
you.
husband is there, the pressure
are
is
you
there.
sure our mothers didn't do us a disservice?
Thank you.
Let's take
Scotty,
it.
thank you.
Yes,
Thank you for
maybe
asking
the
that.
way
Mary.
the women were brought up. It started way back. But you are to be seen and not to be heard.
heard.
So maybe that has been programmed into a lot of women consciousness. That is why you see when they are discussing topical issues, they take the back seat. Because I'm a woman, my voice should not be heard.
Yeah, I agree
This
with
is
you.
important
I-
because
I
when you
agree with
see,
her.
do you know when we're growing up? Okay, you see that
agree
a lot
with
of young girls are high flyers, A students.
Yeah.
They do chemical engineering, they come tops, but by the time they graduate, the next thing they are hearing is, how far? Where is your husband?
Marriage, yeah.
So we have put
The
so
attention
much,
shifts.
yes, we have put so much importance to, like, all your achievements do not matter if you do not have then you have a husband again. The next thing is, how far with children? What's happening?
And then the cycle
So
goes on.
I think we have over glorified this whole marriage and motherhood thing, that you feel that, well, why am I stressing myself? The first class I went to have in chemical engineering, what am I doing with it? The whatever I had to, the MBAs, all those certifications, what am I doing with it? Because at the end of the day, people still do not look at those achievements as if they're as important as, oh, she's now Mrs. This, she's now mother of that.
You know, as this conversation comes to a close, because we have barely 2 minutes,
I
it's so
know,
interesting, so sweet. I think that we as mothers, now these new crops of mothers, we need to be there for our girl children, our girl child. You know why? If you tell your daughter that reach for the stars, go ahead. If these children, I'm going to help you take care of these children. You're on
Yes,
ground to make sure
yes.
that you give her that support. I found out that many of these high flyers in different corporate organizations in Nigeria and abroad, they have children, but they have a huge support system
Yes.
that takes care of these children behind their mother, maybe somebody. So if we as mothers now, the new set of mothers, are there say, my child, you're a girl, I know you made first class or go to school. When you marry, you have kids, I'm going to find a way, I'll be there for you. Go ahead, be part of the corporate
Or you
world,
hire,
whatever.
or you hire the help, because as a grandmother, me, I'm not going to be taking care of anybody.
You see,
I have plans. I have plans.
oh my goodness.
And also maybe for the younger mothers, try as much as possible to model these things. It's
Yes.
easier when the girl child sees it from home.
Yes.
You understand that she can be all as well as balanced with the marriage and other things.
A woman can be everything.
Yes.
You
Yes.
have the power. If you seek, you will find. You have
Absolutely.
the power. Do not relax. Now, there's another mistake that women make, that they value their body more than their mind. Many women, you
just felt that.
It's
Yes.
true.
Yes.
They
Yes.
invest a lot in getting this cream,
Skincare,
skincare, hair.
Than they would address their mental health. I think it's a topic
And
for
their
another day.
mind. I'm telling you,
And
that's
their
a
mind.
whole
Topic for the
full
head.
topic.
Because if you explore your mind, you know how to organize your family.
Yes.
Know what to work. I can
Yes.
pursue this at this time, priorities.
Yes.
But because your head is filled with your body, your shape,
Go ahead.
your hair, your lips, and all
Your
of those
nails.
things, your nails.
Just so many things.
Before we go, because we have to go now.
Yes.
Just a thing or two before we round off the program. Just a thing or two. Just a thing, not two. Not
Just
anti.
one thing. Okay, as a woman out there, don't give up on yourself. Stretch yourself. Go into your mind. Get out of your body. Go into your mind. Dive deep. Bring it out from there and be all. Spread it to all of us. Like, we need you. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, great. And you?
Absolutely. So if you are a woman out there who has forgotten how to dream, please allow yourself to dream. You can be much more than you imagine or dream of. So dream big and go for it.
Great. Now, you did not tell us you are the CEO of a bit about you, because we're running
Yes,
up.
of
I don't have
Mompreneur
the-
Women Support Initiative,
Okay.
a platform for mothers in business and careers, teaching them how to be the best.
Are
of
you on
themselves.
Instagram? If you
Yes,
are,
I'm on Instagram as Mofolu Shade. Shade without the H. MOFOLUSADE. Mofolu Shade.
And
Okay.
I'm
You say you
Bimbo
do
yoga. I'm the
yoga.
founder of Ageless Look with Yoga. So if you're thinking of improving your mental health, your emotional well-being, your
your
physical wellness, we have a yoga studio in Magodo, GRA Face. So please come around.
Thank you so much. I hope to bring you back on the program so that we can talk about yoga and some other things. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you.
you.
See, I couldn't take calls anymore. You see, I was taking calls. So sorry that I couldn't take your calls or your WhatsApp message. Hopefully next week Monday another discussion. My name is Mary Onaife. You can find me on Instagram at Mary Onaife.